Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I am going to be talking again about a service that I use or a tool that I like to use that helps my Poshmark business. It is called Primelister. I have talked about it many times. I've mentioned it casually in vlogs and stuff, and I actually did a full video on it when I first switched to it, which was actually more than a year ago now. But I've had a lot of questions recently on that video asking if I'm still using it. So I thought it would be good to go ahead and do an updated video on Primelister and why I am still using it, which I am, by the way. But also they have made a lot of they've added a lot of different things to their site since I first made that video. So I thought, you know what, let's just go ahead and film a new one. And actually I am working with Primelister today on this video. So thank you to Primelister for sponsoring this video. As you guys know, on my channel, I only talk about brands or work with brands and companies that I believe in and use myself. And I have been using this service for over a year, like I said. So Primelister, what is it? Primelister is an automated tool that you can use to help your Poshmark business. They actually do a lot more than that, and I'm going to get into that, but they are a sharing tool. They can send out automatic offers for you and all of the things that you would expect in a Poshmark tool. The one thing that sets them apart, in my opinion, more than anything else is the fact that it is a cloud-based service. So with their service, you don't have to leave a laptop running. That was the major problem that I found I tried many other services in the past, including Poshmark VA. I have subscribed to that in the past and some other ones that I cannot remember off the top of my head currently. But every single one of them required you to have some sort of computer, laptop, or your desktop connected and with the page open in order for it to run and to do its shares for you. And that could be in itself a problem. So whenever I would leave out of town on vacation, my computer would time out and then I wouldn't get any more shares. So it might work for the first few hours, but if there wasn't someone there to move the mouse or keep the computer active, it would time out and then it would stop sharing. And that was a big issue. So I'd actually have to bring my laptop with me when I went on vacation just to make sure that it was sharing. In fact, when I went on my honeymoon a few years back, I had to, I didn't want to bring my laptop. We went to Hawaii. I didn't want to bring it. I didn't want to be distracted by work, but I ended up sharing from my phone because my sharing tool that I was using at that time was not cloud-based. And so I didn't want my store to be super inactive. So I was sharing from my phone, which was even worse. So anyway, that was the main thing that brought me in to Primelister from the start, was the big benefit of not having to keep a computer running. And it's not just for when I went on vacation, because that was a big thing for me. I don't go on vacation that often, but when I did, I didn't want to have to bring my laptop. But just not having to worry about the extra, keeping that laptop open all the time has been huge. Like, that's just one more thing off my plate that I don't have to think about. I don't have to worry about. I don't have to go in and turn on the sharer at certain times of the day. The way that Primelister works is you just set it and forget it. And I am going to go ahead and move to my computer now so that I can show you guys how it works and all of that. So if you're looking at Primelister, if you're interested in switching to Primelister and wanting to know more about the different functions that they offer and all of that, we're going to get into that now. So we're going to go ahead and move to the computer. Before I jump into this, in case you don't want to see all of that and you want to just go ahead and get started, I always have it linked below in my description. So you can use my link to sign up for their services. They do always offer a free trial. So if you're new to Primelister, you can get a 7-day trial for free. But they also have a couple different services. So depending on the service that you sign up for, the cost can be different. So what I personally use for my business is just their automated Poshmark tool. They do have a cross-listing service as well, but I already have a cross-listing service, so I don't use that, but you can do all in one if that's something you're interested in. I have not tried their cross listing, so I cannot recommend it or not recommend it. I just haven't tried it because I'm happy with the service I'm using. But the Poshmark automation tool I have been using for a long time now, and I really love that one. So for just the automation, which is what I use, that automation tool is $25 a month. I think they do have an annual thing that you can sign up for as well, which brings the cost down a little bit. I just do it monthly. It's just easier for me. And then they also, like I said, do have a cross-listing service. And that one is $30 a month if you choose like their basic plan. There's different plans and everything, and you can check it out if you're interested in more information on that. I don't want to get too much in the cross-lister portion of it just since I don't use that tool. But let's just go ahead and jump onto the computer so I can go over more of what they do and why I love them. Okay, so here I am in my Primelister account. As you can see, I'm on the Poshmark automation tool. And if you wanted to switch, if you have the other accounts, they do eBay automation now, and they also offer the cross listing, as I already mentioned. But we're just going to go over the Poshmark stuff since that is what I do. So as you can see, when you log in, it takes you to your activity page. This is just your general stats. So as of right now, what time is it? It's only 11 a.m. right now. I have done 1,986 shares on my closet. So those are personal shares. I've followed 24 accounts. I've created 18 new bundles for buyers, community share 23, offers to likers 13, and follow new closets 26. So some of these I have 0 because I haven't set anything up for those. I don't do relisting through Primelister, and I don't really do return shares or any of that. So let's get into some of how this works. So you can automate whatever you want. So if you go to the automations here, you can select what you want to use and what you don't. And all of this is included in the Poshmark automation. So I could turn on party sharing if I wanted to. I could return share if I wanted to. I don't want to use up my shares, my sharing activity that is allowed on Poshmark for other people's closets. I want to share my own stuff because I have a massive closet. So even with this automatic sharing, I'm still only sharing my items like twice a day because I have 5,000 active listings. So I don't want to waste any on other people. With the sharing as well. So I have it turned on, and then you can set it however you want. So during the early morning hours, I have nothing sharing right now because there's not as many users on. So I try to make sure all 9,000 of my allowed shares, that's what Poshmark allows you to share in a 24-hour period without shadow banning or throttling your account. So I maximize those, and you can set exactly how many you want. So from 4 to 5 a.m., I only have 2 item sharing, and that's just so that my account is not completely inactive in that hour. But that's a bit early. I mean, I'm on the West Coast though, so that's like 7 a.m. East Coast. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to figure out how to spread these out, but you can do whatever you want. Sometimes I come in here and just play with them. So I have like 562 sharing between 5 and 6 p.m. Sometimes I'll come in here and maybe I'll just like take a couple away from here and add it somewhere else. Maybe I'm going to add a couple more at 4 a.m. and move that to 4 shares, but you can do whatever you want. I make sure that I use all of my shares that are available to me. So like I couldn't up this because it would say that I've exceeded. So it'll tell me exactly how many I can do. So anyway, that is what I do with the sharing. And anytime you make a change, it automatically saves. You don't have to like click a save button. It just saves it immediately. So that is nice. I did turn this on. So like I mentioned, I have 5,000 active listings, and I'm trying to make sure that each listing is getting shared at least once a day. I'd really like twice a day, but it's kind of hard since, I'm a little bit short on how many shares I'm allowed versus how many I have in my closet. So what I did to help my closet function a bit better is I said that I only wanted to share the items that are priced at $15 or more. I have a handful, maybe 20 to 30 items in my closet that are priced under $15, and those are things that I'm trying to declutter. I'm going through my entire store and getting rid of old listings. So all that stuff eventually is going to be gone once I finish my closet purge. But at this moment, they're still there. So I don't want to waste any of my shares on those items. They're just not worth my time and energy. And I would rather the eyes get on my other products that are more valuable. So what I did, and this is something you could do, is I set it to only share things that are $15 or more. And I could turn this off, like if I wanted to make sure those items I haven't shared those items that are under $15 in months. So if I wanted to, maybe I'll do that just for like 24 hours. And what that will do is bring those ones back up in the search just for a little bit. And then I'll turn it back off, or turn it back on so that it doesn't share those. So I could do that as many times as I want. So it gives you a lot of flexibility, which is really nice. So that is how you customize the shares, and you can do that for everything on here. It gives you so much flexibility to change whatever you want. So community share, I actually do have some community shares. It looks like I'm doing 100 a day. Let's just do 10. I don't want to share too many items, but I think I do have to share a bit in order to keep my engagement and all that. So to keep Poshmark happy, but I'm only going to do 10 because why waste any, right? Like I said, I don't use this for relisting, so I will have that turned off. But if you wanted to relist, again, it gives you so much customization. You can set it and forget it. Once you set your parameters on any one of these activities, it automatically runs for you, and you don't have to look at it again unless you want to change something. But it gives you all of these different options, when you want it to do the activity, how many you want to do, how old you want the listings to be. I would recommend 61 days or more because Poshmark will penalize you if you do it right at 60 days, and all of that. So it is very handy. Also offers to likers. You can set, I play with this a lot because I do like it to automatically send offers. So what this does is once someone likes an item, it's going to wait 5 minutes from the time that it was liked, and then it's going to send whatever discount I set it at. Right now, and by the way, you can change this. I've had it at different times before, like I can do 10 minutes, give them more time to buy it at full price. I can raise this to a higher percentage if I want, and I come in here and play with this one a lot. I don't know why, I just like to. I also don't allow it to send offers for items that are less than 2 days old. I like to give that first 48 hours for it to sell at full price before I start sending any sort of discount to the buyer. So you can do all of that. And then it gives you other things that you can exclude boutique items, exclude anything new with tags, all of that. I usually just do it on everything in my closet. Like I said, I do like to filter it for the brand new listings for a certain amount of time, but you don't have to if you don't want to. So that's the nice thing about Primelister, is it is so customizable. So I don't use these. I'm not going to go over them, but you can set those if you want. I do return follow closets. The only reason I do these activities is just to keep Poshmark happy. Now, this is a new thing, this bundle creation, and I actually haven't set mine up yet. So let's set it up together. So what this does is automatically creates a bundle if someone likes items in your closet. So because this is brand new, they set this up for me, but I want to edit this. So I was noticing that people were sending me messages, and they were like, what other items are in my bundle? And I went and looked and realized that they were setting up bundles for people with one like. So what I want is to have it set up with bundles with people who like at least 2 items. So what this is doing is it's creating basically like a shopping cart on Poshmark. When someone likes at least 2 or more items from your closet, it'll add all of those items into their shopping cart, or bundle is what actually Poshmark calls it. A lot of buyers are confused on how to do this, so it is helpful to do it for them. I used to do this manually, but this is nice that actually Primelister does this for me. I'm very excited. I've been waiting to get in here and set this up. And then it sends them this message automatically. Thanks for your interest. I've created a bundle for you. I'm going to add to this that I've given them some sort of a discount. I also offered you a special discount price. I hope this works for you. Okay, and let's see if that actually creates any sort of activity. Now what I'm going to do is enable the bundle offer. So I want it to send them an offer. I do not want it to wait 30 minutes because they probably won't even be on the app anymore. Let's wait 15 minutes though, because sometimes it takes people a while to like all the items they want to like in your closet, especially because my closet is massive. It takes people a while to go through and look at what they want to see. For a bundle, for a bundle discount, I like to go a bit higher. So I will do 20% usually. I do not ever offer shipping discounts. That's my personal opinion. I do not like doing that. Do I want to set any of these filters? Age and listing, count, filter by like count? No. I don't think I need to add any filters. So that's it, you guys. So now it's going to automatically do this for me. I think this is going to be really helpful because I was doing that manually. So now I don't have to. Yay. All right. So that is how you can automate everything. You guys, I just love Primelister. The reason I like it so very much is it just makes it so stinking easy. I don't have to come in here and mess with stuff all the time. I can just set it and forget it. By the way, this is my current closet. As you can see, it's sharing right now, and it's sharing all of these low price items that I have under $15 because I turned off that filter of over $15. So these are all the things I'm trying to get rid of. All of these low price items. My goodness, I really need to continue on with my declutter. It's going slow, you guys, because I have been moving and it's been summer vacation for the kiddos. So anyways, let me go back here because I know that I am going to forget to turn that back off. So let's turn this back on now. It did a few of them for me already. So there you go. All right. That is it. I just wanted to share that information with you guys because like I said, I've been getting some questions on that older video, and they just added this bundle creation thing, which I think is a massive time saver personally. I almost never make bundle sales unless I create the bundle for my buyer and send them a discount because it is confusing. It's a confusing process to add more than one item on Poshmark. And for people who aren't sellers, I think they don't know how to do that. So I find I get, excuse me, a lot more sales when I create it for them. So that'll be really nice having Primelister do that for me, so I don't even have to think about it. It's just going to be automatic, just like everything else they do for me. And I definitely wanted to share that information with you guys. So like I said, I have them linked down below. Definitely use my link if you're interested in trying them out. I think it is a fantastic deal, $25 a month, and you never have to share your closet. If you have a big closet like I do, I mean, if you have more than like 200 listings, I don't know how you can share by yourself. You need something automated to help you because it just is too time consuming otherwise. So definitely check it out if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. And again, thank you to Primelister for working with me on this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this was useful information, and I will see you in my next video. Bye now.